Speaking of, maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's back.
What's back?
The R word. Oh, and the podcast.
The R word.
Yeah. I mean, after Noel Miller's comedy special it's back, right?
I mean, are you saying it a lot?
I have been, yeah.
Then you're I guess it's back for you.
I work with some like older millennials, and they were like, we were working together and I said it and they were like, they like immediately snapped to me and they were like, is that back? Can we say that again? Because I remember your generation was like bitching about it and stuff, and I'm like, I think it's back. You're good to go. Go for it. Rip it whenever you want. And I hope they haven't gotten in trouble because of that, because I probably shouldn't be saying it. No one should probably be saying it. But
do you feel qualified to give people the okay?
I feel like I can give out the card, honestly. I feel like I'm part of the community a little bit.
How come?
Just mannerisms and actions and how I feel in my day-to-day.
Vague. Explain.
I'd rather not.
Well,
let's move on.
You brought this
Welcome
up.
to the Pretty Good Podcast with Samson and Max.
You're lucky this one's on your phone.
So, Max.
Yeah, Samson.
How have you been lately?
Oh my gosh, I've been so good.
Oh my gosh, tell me about what makes you so good.
All right, let's see. Let's get down to the bottom of what I've been up to.
Let's do it.
He said loudly. Let's see here. We did that thing in Payette.
Yes, we did.
I hit a 1,300-day Duolingo streak.
Whoa, you're at 1,300? That's crazy. I was thinking about this the other day if you were still on it.
Yeah.
1,300 days.
Yeah.
Has anyone from Duolingo like reached out and been like, this is the longest streak we have, like you're now the spokesperson?
Maybe. I do like one lesson a day, and most of the time it's like the same one that I have just memorized, so it's kind of cheating. But it's one of those, I'm bad at letting go of things, and it's like as soon as the number starts, it only takes like 7 repetitions to like build a habit. So
you have like the opposite commitment issues of most guys our age. Like you overcommit to things.
Thank you. Sometimes, sort of, a
You're
little
welcome.
bit.
1,300 days, dude. That shows that you're loyal as fuck.
Olay, dude.
We should reach out to Duo. Maybe you'll be the new Al. Maybe you'll get to wear the costume.
Dude, I got some lingo.
Duo of them?
Maybe. Nice. I don't know what else I've been doing. I've pretty much just been working and then doing the stand-up thing.
Any acting projects?
Yeah, but I don't know if I can talk about them. I did one that was really cool, but...
Well, there's no more non-compete, so...
What?
Did you hear about that? Did you know about like non-compete clauses and stuff like in business where you're not like if you leave like when I left my marketing agency, I had to sign a non-compete clause saying I wouldn't work in that same like field and contact the same people that I had sold to at that marketing agency. But the government just passed saying that like that's no longer a thing. So I'm thinking like you can talk about your shows that aren't.
Oh, it's more so just, I don't know when it's coming out and stuff, and we're like we signed shit saying, like, we can't.
NDA, that's a different thing, yeah.
Yeah, we can't.
Non-disclosure agreement for our...
Yeah, we had to be, if anyone put anything on social media, they had to be all vague about it. Couldn't post, like, anything, giving away anything, and...
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Mysterious.
Yeah.
Girls love mysterious.
Yeah,
Sorry, women.
Are you... What? What have you been watching today? I'm bringing it back.
The problem. I haven't been watching anything. I've just been in my own head all day.
Interesting.
But I did watch last night before bed. I watched a movie with Bruce Willis and Matthew Perry.
Whoa. Neither of them are doing too great right now.
One of them is not doing.
The other one also isn't really.
He's old.
Yeah.
Great movie. Very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was called The Whole 9 Yards. Not about football at all. No football in it. Just titled that because of the expression.
Right on.
But it was about gang, like Chicago mafia, and like a contract killer. Bruce Willis plays a contract killer who moves next door to Matthew Perry, who's married to a crazy French Canadian lady who sends him to like rat on the contract killer and also talks to the contract killer to get him killed. And then
who killed the butler with a candlestick in the bathroom.
Yeah, you got it. So good movie. You should give it a watch sometime. It's very good.
Sounds fun.
It is fun. I didn't realize Matthew Perry was in like a big, it seemed like at the time it was released probably in like the earlier 2000s, like it was probably a pretty big box office film. I didn't realize Matthew Perry did any like bigger box office films really. I thought, I was always just like, he's Chandler.
Yeah.
That was kind of my view of him.
You learn something new every so often. Okay. Very cool. Very nice.
Sean Payette, that was fun.
Sean Payette. Oh, Show in Payette.
Did I really string it together that fast?
I don't know. I just heard that first Sean Payette, and I was like, is that a... but Sean Payette, yeah, it was very fun. Last time I was out there was during a Spartan race.
Nice.
I think both times, and both of those trips ended just as sweaty. It was hot in there.
It was. That room was hot.
And I'm cold all the time.
That room was warm.
But the crowd was very fun.
The crowd was warm too. The crowd was just as hot.
Yep,
it was
they
great.
were toasty roasty.
It was awesome.
Cute little strip of street we were on.
Very Americana.
Yeah. Seemed like fun to walk on. The sun kind of shined on it all cool, like a western city. Felt like a duel was going to happen.
It did kind of feel like that, like a tumbleweed could have gone by and then like two guys. Very cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Further than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I forgot it was out there.
Yeah. About an hour 20 drive.
Yep. But boy I'll be if that car wasn't snazzy.
We were rolling.
Yeah.
We were rolling classy for sure in that Mercury Grand Marquis.
That was comfy.
Yes. I got you something.
You what? You got me something?
It's a koozie.
Oh. For 5-star backyards, Yellowwood pressure treated pine.
Yep, they're a new sponsor of the podcast.
Are they?
No.
All right.
No, they're not. I just was given that in Georgia.
That's pretty cool.
And now it's yours.
Shout out Yellowwood pressure treated pine. If it doesn't have this yellow, I can't read that word. This yellow tag, you don't want it. I see.
Put it on your beer.
Okay.
Slides on nice, doesn't it?
It does.
It's a good firm fit. It's what you want from a koozie.
Crisp.
Very crisp. Indeed.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Get mine off, baby. No. There you go.
I actually got you something else.
Goodness. What's going on?
It's right in here.
Are you going to like tell me something really bad after this?
No, I just got to grab it out of here.
Like, is there some bad news that you're going to break? Is this where the movie gets sad?
Oh, I think I got it. Oh. Oh shit! I got it. Okay, you ready?
Maybe. Shit, is it
You
gonna
ready?
bite me?
Oh God. No, I don't think so. Are you sure you're ready for this though?
Well, gee, I think you probably know better than I do.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna just pull it out. It's pretty mad. Here it
Okay.
is.
That was fucking shit, dude. Wow. Okay.
It was my middle finger the whole time, dude.
Bad day to be a
Get pranked. Sorry.
Are you cellulite? Because you got me.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Thanks. I mean, that could be a callback. We did that Family Feud show, and we did some bird debate.
That's right. There was a debate about birds.
Where I mentioned giving and getting a bird.
Yeah.
Also, now that I think about it, I got a bone to pick with you.
Oh, shit.
You had some beef with us choosing birds as a topic.
Oh, yeah. I did make kind of a kerfuffle about that, huh?
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said that birds can speak English. Some birds can speak English.
I did.
And I'm going to say, no, they don't. They mimic English.
Okay.
If you bark, you don't speak dog.
Okay.
You
Fair.
son of a bitch.
Okay. What about when those videos on YouTube when there's this specific parrot that I'm thinking of and his owner is like, "What's this?" and he taps it with his beak and he's like, "That's paper."
Yeah, he's probably done that trick before. He probably knows. He's probably taught him say paper when you fucking hit the paper.
He's speaking English.
He's making English sounds.
Okay, well my other point was that because it was what wasn't it like which animal is like most like low key a dick or something?
If animals could talk, what would be the rudest?
Oh yeah, and I think birds are very polite when they talk. Can Polly have a cracker?
It's only because people have only said nice that you could teach one the worst thing ever to say, and you would just hold the paper in front of it. When it hits it, it would, recite a Mussolini speech or something.
Okay, fair. What about the fact?
Do you have another one?
Okay, what about the fact? I didn't bring this one up, but this one I
I'm
have.
like a bird.
I have this one in the rifle, dude. Silly goose. That's a saying. How is that? How can something that is literally silly? It's literally like it's not silly pig. It's silly goose. How could they be rude? They're silly. They're not rude.
I think we both know damn well geese are the biggest cunts in the fucking world.
I know, and that was one of my arguments.
For us, I assume, because yeah,
no, I was like, yeah, I know that it was hard, man. There was a lot of pressure. I was the only like real judge. All right, and
I took that personally.
I'm sorry.
Caca. Other than that, it was fun. It was a fun roast.
Yeah, they just kind of roasted, which I liked. I thought that was funny, obviously.
Because you like roasts more than debate shows.
Well, I like roast more than like Jared's debate shows.
Right.
I love you, Jared.
This was Jared's debate show.
I love you, Jared, but you pick weird topics, brother. You weren't at the last one, but it was like should you be able to make $2 million as like a TikTok star? But his examples were like a couple like young girls that I hadn't heard of, and Josh just looked at me and he's like, "They're teenagers," and I'm like, "Oh, Jared, come on."
Shout out Jared, dude.
I told him this to his face too, so he's heard it before.
Yeah,
I said it on stage.
for sure. You said it to 20 people. Let's put it on the internet.
Well, then 6 more people will see it.
for now.
Yeah, we don't know where this goes.
It could bump up to 15. You don't know. We could catch a good algorithm wave.
It's true.
Carry that baby to the beach.
It's true. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, so anyways, fun roast.
I love you, Jared. Keep booking me on shows, please. I'm roasting him on June 1st. Tune in.
You're like the guy's just like an asshole to your to your significant other, but then they're always like, he's so nice to me when it's just us.
That's known as being toxic, people.
Yeah.
That's known as an abusive relationship, everybody. Don't get in one with me, I guess.
Fuck you, Jared. Fuck your show. Weird topics. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Dude, I don't know where I would be.
It's called being two-faced, and I am good at it. Welcome to our podcast.
Do what you want with that skill. You can either get better or
become a lawyer.
Yeah, you could use it for evil.
I'll be a fucking criminal defense lawyer. It's like the worst thing I could think of.
What kind of crime?
Okay, but like actual criminal defense, like where you like OJ's lawyers. Sorry.
What level of crime or what genre of crime are you confident you could get like 90% of people off, and then like get them innocented?
I feel like I would be a really good divorce lawyer, but that's not a crime. That's just a sin.
Being the lawyer or getting divorced?
Both.
Yeah, probably.
No, I think maybe like murder. No. Like robbery, probably, because I would be like, he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. I don't know. That's a hard question. What do you think?
All I really thought of during that is, so there's the married couple getting divorced and the lawyer, and it's like, is that a sin for all three or just the two? And it made me think of how in some religions it's like you can put yourself up into somebody, but when you move, that's like not the vibe. So like literally some of them are so like just on it with it that they have a person who they like an outside person who comes and like moves the couple back and forth so they can do the thing. The bed. Yeah. And so I'm wondering if it's like that where it's like, are they all sinning? Are they all having sex, or is it like, are they getting sex. It's
not sex.
All right. Or is it like a different thing because they're getting the person on, they're like seeking the outside person to help with the thing. But even if the outside person is like maybe the same religion as the person, like
I think
you would trouble.
I think you would have to be the same religion as the person. I think if the third party is of no religion, then they're not sinning by anyone's means, right? Like religion and sin is only what we put on ourselves. So like it's not actually anything real. It's just whatever like your mind and your culture like puts on you from that outside perspective. So it's not like, you're actually sinning.
Right. But on paper, for this hypothetical.
Yeah, okay. Are we talking Catholics or like Presbyterian? Because it depends. If you're Presbyterian, no, the third person isn't sinning. But if you're Catholic, yes, there's that third person sinning, and also everyone they're affiliated with is also sinning now.
That's the room I want to be in. That sounds like a party.
I don't know if that's true. I just feel like Catholics are a lot of hellfire and brimstone type folk, from what I've seen on TV. Stereotypes.
So everyone is sinning by like affiliation, adjacent sinning.
Yeah, there's some old Irish priest somewhere screaming at everybody to stop.
Dang. So is like the right move to where you don't get sinned on your record? You have to like be like, no, absolutely. You have to do something about it.
No, it's like math where when you multiply two negatives, they make a positive. So you have to sin as much as possible to offset the other sins.
I think actually the real move is to forgive.
That's what Jesus would have done.
Mm-hmm. Judge not.
Jesus.
Be curious, not judgmental, like Ted Lasso.
I have something here in my notes about that.
Oh.
Yeah, it says right here. It says right here. If you drink a beer, if you kill a deer, well then I hate to tell you, you might be a queer. James 3:31.
What? To all of that?
That's what I had written in my New King James Bible.
LeBron made a collab with God.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, really cool. Yeah. Have you seen the King of Pop version Bible?
No.
When you open it, it goes hee hee.
Right on.
Most Catholic priests and bishops have that one.
For sure. Yeah.
Because, obviously they're big fans of Michael's work. Allegedly.
Right. Are there any is there a Stephen King God collab?
Yeah, and it's actually illustrated by Tim Burton. It's pretty cool.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's very gothic and creepy.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But Mary has these big old titties. It's pretty sick.
Big old titties.
Huge titties. Huge goth titties.
Yep.
On Mary the Virgin.
Man. Which
I hate to say it, but I don't think that bitch was a virgin.
You don't think so?
I think she was a little liar. I think she was a little lying, sleeping in barn ass fucking. I'm sorry, God, but that's what I think about your mom.
So you want to bring the R word back, and you're like, oh, sorry, it's a woman or whatever, and now.
Yeah, I think Mary's lying about her virtue.
And now I don't believe women. All right.
Sorry. Is it not believing in women or is it not believing men? What did Mary say? Is Mary quoted at all in the Bible, or do they just say she popped him out and then we started listening to this dude?
I don't know. Maybe they were it was Mary's fine.
Mary's 15, popping a baby out, baby of God, leave her alone.
She's actually, Joseph, when he grabbed me, he's I didn't grab her, she's just messing around. Go fucking fine.
Oh yeah, Mary, that 15-year-old married to Joseph, the young, spry 34-year-old carpenter or whatever, and they're living down in the barn. Yeah, she's having the baby of God. Did you hear? Seems a little far-fetched, if you ask me, buddy. Just kidding. It's definitely true. It's all true. It's all fact. It's history. Why would it be written down if it wasn't history?
So true.
Just like the Hunger Games.
Exactly like the Hunger Games. You're very real for that. In excelsis Deo.
Is that what they do? They're like, mwah, or are they
in the Hunger Games?
Yeah, they're like the three-finger thing.
Yeah.
Okay. They didn't fully extend their arms, did they?
No.
Okay. For some reason, I thought
keep that bent.
Yeah, my bad. KTVB just released on YouTube part 1 of 3 on hate in Idaho, about different hate groups in Idaho.
Each part 9 hours long.
It was about 9 minutes, but it could have been longer for sure. It left me being come on, what happened to him? Where are the Nazis now? Tell me.
Whoa.
They're everywhere. That's where they are. They're all over the place in Idaho. It's gotten worse. We thought it got better. It got worse. It got worse. We need to go do some Nazi busting is what we need to do. We need to do some inglorious bastardizing down in downtown Boise, dude. We need to find a big berry Jew with a baseball bat and have him go murk some neo-Nazis with us.
To catch a Nazi?
Yeah. Dude, we could do that so easily here. It would be so easy.
Why don't you take
we just pictures of us and be like, come join us. And then we could just get the Nazis down here and then we beat the shit out of them on camera.
What are you doing here today? I don't know, man. I just saw that Ezekiel was over here, and I thought I'd, bring this baseball bat for his son. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you weren't gonna go assault minorities in the park, Josiah?
I was maybe going to go assault minorities in the park, yes.
That's what we thought. Why don't you take a seat and talk to us about it?
I don't need to take a seat. I was just going to head out.
No, you know what? Take the seat. The police are at the door right now,
they're
actually.
At the door. No, they're not. They're not at the door.
Yeah, Josiah, we need you to take a seat and have a conversation.
I can't go back to jail, man. I have 2 speeding tickets that I haven't paid.
We know. That's what brought you to us.
Man,
for our attention. You know what it said on the speeding tickets, Josiah? It said that you had a swastika painted on the back entirety of your car.
It came like that. It was a Volkswagen.
You're starting to make a lot of sense, Josiah. But I don't believe you, all right? Listen, I know you painted that back there. I know you've been to prison once before. I know you're part of the White Brotherhood. And listen, Josiah, I know you listen to rap music and you like it. You can't be this man.
Well, I thought that just because it was logic, I thought that it didn't really count.
Some people might say that they understand your train of thought, but I am just so disgusted with you.
You don't see my logic?
No, I don't see any logic here. Except for the logic that you're going to jail, buddy.
Well, it better be for
You better
lying.
make some black friends while you're in there this time. Or else we're going to be right back here at To Catch a Nazi again. Is this bit okay? I don't know. This is feeling weird at the end a little bit, but
every bit endings are the hardest part to write.
Who said that?
Literally every writer ever.
Shakespeare.
Yeah, probably Shakespeare. But he said it like in iambic pentameter, so it probably sounded all cool.
He's probably like, endings are the hardest part to write, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Thanks, Billy Shakes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That was cartoonish.
That was nice.
Thanks.
I liked that.
Hey, you know what's annoying? When you like are driving and someone is driving erratically and they're swerving all and you see them coming up behind you and then they like swerve and cut you off or something and they're just being a dick, but then it's like as soon as they get right in front of you they like slam on their brakes to turn into like a McDonald's or something.
Oh my god.
Because like my thing, it's not a problem if you were driving slow to begin with.
Sorry.
Because that means like
That makes me angry.
that means you have like maybe you could be like a single mom with like 3 kids in the back and you're doing what you can and you just want to feed them so you can get home and watch your shows or whatever and you're tired and you're going slow. But if you're going fast already, you don't have kids in the back of your car, and if you do,
My dad.
my condolences. Yeah, like you shouldn't be driving like that just to get to Chick-fil-A.
Are they going to Chick-fil-A?
I don't know, sometimes
on your way home.
it happens a lot.
It does happen a lot.
Like it'll be like I'm the only car on the road too, and they get to like just in front of me to do that or
Is
something.
it not that it's usually a large truck?
Honestly, I think it has every car. Everyone does. It's like they think the line will get longer, or it's like they think that the car in front of them is going to turn into the thing, and they have to beat them.
If my turn is coming up, I slow down. I don't know if that's just like me or...
That's probably fair. And also, if you did that, and let's assume the person that you were behind was going to turn into the drive-through too, and you beat them, and you cut them off and were a dick, now you have like an awkward 5 minutes with them just behind you, like looking at you like, you almost hit me.
That's so true.
Is that worth it for a McChicken?
I had a dude was coming home today. This was today. He passed me on Overland. And then I was literally right behind him. From Overland to Vista to Protest, Kootenai, which turns into Protest, to Broadway, to where he literally pulled into Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm.
And like I ended up passing him in the left lane past Chick-fil-A because you know how the line always like in the left lane there will like just line up because everyone goes to Warm Springs right there or Chick-fil-A, so it'll like line up from the Warm Springs line all the way. So if you go to left lane, you can like skip past it really fast usually if there's traffic, and then like just swipe in at like before the hospital or whatever. So I do that and pass it, and I'm like, why did you fly past me like an asshole on Overland? Like he literally like, dude,
So if you're gonna do it,
That's
like
why-
fucking keep speeding. Go away.
That's like why I ride my bike and prefer riding my bike, because like driving sucks, dude, and it just makes people angry. Like there's literally been studies done where like people get angrier the second they're behind the wheel of a car for some reason. Like I don't know what it is, but like it just, the power of a vehicle, I think, just makes us turn into monsters.
I think there's also a lot of anxiety going. Like a car is a big deal. There's a lot of responsibility there, and I think it's always in the back of everyone's head a little bit.
And in Idaho, we're giving licenses to 14-year-olds.
Well, yeah, for tractors.
No, 12-year-olds for
farm.
tractors. 14-year-olds is the norm. 14 and a half is when you have to be 14 and a half by the time driver's ed starts. Then you have your permit for a year, and then you get your license at 15 and a half, I think. Or like, you'd be a little bit younger than that or something. Or it's like not even time. I think it's just driving hours after you get your permit. But either way, there are 14-year-olds driving on the streets in vehicles.
Yeah.
I remember driving around when I was 14, and I remember driving around when I was 14. I feel like I was a better driver then than I am now. Like sometimes I'm more distracted now. I think I was really cautious then. I was scared. I was a scared little boy.
I feel like I use my anger behind the wheel to drive better. I'm like Anakin.
So you're erratic.
No, it makes me sharp. It makes
Okay.
me like, because I'm like on edge and I'm like focused.
When I think of Anakin, I think of the scene on Coruscant where he's like, you know. So I picture in your little Honda hybrid,
Yeah, basically.
your little spaceship.
You know, there's the part at the beginning where he's like, you know, Anakin, you got hate and anger, but you don't use them. And then he does. If you like what you saw here, you could see more at somewhere when this
Isn't going to come out for so long.
Yeah, probably. It might be a minute.
Because what?
But it also might not.
The one we just released was like, that's the other thing. We released the cave one, and then the last 2 weeks have been ones that were recorded like probably a month before the cave one was recorded.
Yeah.
You're confusing me with these timelines, buddy.
Well, I mean,
But I don't mind it.
Does it matter?
No,
Yeah.
I don't care. I just...
sometimes I forget we filmed some and they pop. I'll see like a green screen thumbnail. I'm like, what? Why is this still here? And I'll be like, oh, fuck.
Dude, I think that happened to me with one from like a year ago when we first moved in here, and I've been like trying to figure out which episode it is. And I like found one that has like a clip from that episode, but not the full thing that's on my phone. I'm like, what happened here? Like, very mysterious. Mystery pods. That's why we're starting a Patreon.
Oh, okay.
I just said that. Haven't discussed it with Max, but we'll just post everything.
Yeah.
And you can pay us $4.20 a month to see every video in my camera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got some cool shit on mine. I have one of, there's just like a guy's face, and he has just like fluids coming out of every hole in his head.
That's sick. I have nudes of Max.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have nudes of me.
Yeah, I deep faked them.
That's pretty cool. Actually, I guess I kind of have one. I took a video of me pissing somewhere funny, and then the camera went down a little bit, and I didn't realize it at the time. And then my friend like messaged me on Snapchat or whatever, and was like, "I saw your dick," and I was like,
Was it on your story?
"No."
Oh, that's like one of my biggest fears when I black out. So I'm gonna post a video of my dick on my story somewhere. That's like always been a big fear of mine. I don't know why. I think because that would be just so embarrassing. Like that is like ultimate embarrassment level.
Only if you let it. just like sinning, that's just a thing you decided would be embarrassing.
That's
just
true.
'cause,
That's true.
based off of nothing.
Here's the thing, though. This is funny. So like embarrassing is a video where I'm blacked out and I accidentally take a video while I'm peeing or whatever, my dick's out like peeing, and I didn't mean to post it, didn't mean to take it, and it gets posted on my story. Here's what's funny. That same video, but instead of my dick being exposed, there's a link over top of it to buy tickets to my next comedy show.
Yeah, that's funny.
Right? So like it's all in context.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
One's sexual assault and the other is just a funny bit.
for sure.
Pretty crazy.
You just take like a naked mirror selfie and make like the link go long ways, but make it like really big.
I was thinking about that literally as I was having the whole.
Sick, bro.
Yeah, pretty
Fuck
cool.
yeah.
I have that thought before you.
Yeah. Any cool
Shout out
points?
Dan Clark for.
Yeah. Any cool points you were gonna give me for saying it? Give some to Samson because he also
I thought
of
it
that
before he said it, so it makes me funnier. That's how it works.
I
I have a bit about that, so you can't do anything.
Oh, I guess you shout out Dan Clark. Yeah, I guess my bad.
wanna show with
Stumbling
him.
onto your bit.
I want to show with him this weekend.
You know what?
I want to show with him this weekend.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Dan fan and Dan.
Guy's got a lot of kids. How many kids do you want? You want kids, right?
I would love some.
You would like some kids. Do you want to have like a wife before you have kids, or would you be happy to just like get some kids?
Honestly, I do have fantasies about like being like a single dad. It seems pretty cool.
Like Full House type?
Kind of,
Like
yeah.
you're Danny Tanner and you're like raising these kids?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm just like that dad who's just alone and always like just there for his kids, and I feel like everyone would look at me and be like, fucking good for him.
You are very Bob Saget-esque.
Yeah. But also a wife and kids would be great. I would love that. At the end of the day, fuck yeah, dude. If a few more things were in order, I would get started on that tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah. Not everything's in order yet.
I agree about myself.
You agree about yourself?
Not everything's in order.
Oh. They're just like, I agree with me. Like,
Well, that too.
I am.
That too. I always agree with me. No, that's not true.
Look, you see?
How many kids do you want? Dream number.
Kids maxing.
Max kids maxing.
Oh, like fucking 60. No, I think like two or three. That'd be cool.
2 or 3. How many boys? How many girls? How many trans kids?
I don't care as long as they all only have one leg.
One leg?
Yeah.
Are you gonna like saw like instead of circumcising your kids, you're gonna like saw off a leg at birth? Like
If I have to. I mean, ideally they would just be born with, but
one leg. Are you gonna find like a one-legged lady to like breed with so that you get like more chance of one-legged children?
no.
That's not how it works, obviously, but well, maybe it is if it's like genetically one-legged.
Max, why do you want to? I'll tell you. Because I'll have 3 one-legged kids, and then I'm going to get one really long belt, and I'm going to put it around all of their pants so they're all standing next to each other. Then there'll be one beefy 3-legged running machine that can tackle any
I
terrain.
don't think that's gonna work. How you think it is?
What do you mean?
How many arms do these kids have?
That's a normal amount.
Here's the thing. The middle kid needs both arms. The 2 outside kids need only the outside arms and only the outside legs. The middle kid needs one leg in the middle. You're going to have to remove both, put one right in the middle.
The kid in the middle has the one. I think it'll be
You
like
need to proportion it out, man.
it'll be like that.
Do you think they'd be really good at 3-legged races?
That's all they are.
Wait, so you're just gonna go around to every family reunion and just put them in 3-legged races? Real races.
Like for fun, like for a birthday or something, or like, you know, for a fun training activity when they've been good all week. But no, for the most part, I want to use them as an all-terrain fucking mountain machine, dude. 3 is like the ideal number, and honestly, you could stagger them, so like it's more of a triangle, a tricycle of legs.
What are you gonna name them?
I don't know.
And what would be their name when they're combined?
Ooh.
Like, you know, there's like Voltron, but like, what would their name be? And like, they'd have to have like an animated sequence, like when the Power Rangers bring all their like mechs together. They'd have to have like a sequence that you like film, like when they like put the belt on.
Okay, so one of them would be named Ashley. The other would be named like Theo. The other would be like Victoria or Victor or something. And when they're together, they'd be an ATV.
All right, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a dad. I'm ready for kids.
Yeah, obviously you are. If any ladies out there want to have kids with Max, just let us know in the comments and we'll send them over.
How tall am I?
How tall are you? 6'6", but if you were in the NBA and had tape and shoes on, you'd be 6'8".
Where does the tape go?
I don't know.
Does the tape make me taller? I can't give that out.
It's a roll of tape in your asshole and you get taller because you're on your tippy toes, all right? So, no, it's not at all. It's literally an amount of tape like wrapped around your heel and your ankle, like in like a support system. And then the shoes, like basketball shoes, because they're so like, yeah. You'd be measured then at the NBA as like a 6'8" player.
Right.
And you'd have to be a shooter because you're a white guy.
Shooters gotta shoot. I heard that a lot of like midfield soccer players, they run a lot, and they get like new soccer cleats a lot, and a lot of them will like cut out the heel part of their cleats because they rub on there. Yeah, so a lot of soccer players, when they want to be dicks to the opponents, will kick them in the back of the heel. And that's why a lot of times when it looks like not that big of a deal, and someone's like, yeah, it fucking stinks.
That makes sense. As someone with plantar fasciitis, that makes sense.
Plantar fasciitis sucks.
It does. Do you have it?
Oh, yeah.
Me too. High five. Do you have flat feet too?
Kinda. Yeah, got like a mix.
Me too. I've started trying to walk more like
Hybrid.
Caleb Muty lately to try to like build my arches back.
Yeah. Maybe you can bring that word back. I see what you mean by you're qualified. Wait, what? You're talking the talk and walking the walk.
Shout out to everyone who knows what we're talking about. Kellen. Jace.
There's a walk.
There's a walk that everyone knows about, but I feel like they don't understand what we're referencing yet, maybe, unless we've implied enough that it's the thing at the beginning.
There's a whole spectrum of that kind of walk, but it's generally on your toes. Yeah. It always looks like you found a golden ticket a few days ago. Like you're not skipping full bore. But
it's pretty damn close.
Still in a great mood. Like, it's only been 2 days. And your phone's still going? You want to hippity hop over to it? Because I got a golden ticket.
Does that mean you have to go to the bathroom?
No. I have the same paranoia with my phone as anyone
Wouldn't
else.
that be is that not a funny thing for saying I have to go to the bathroom? I've got a golden ticket.
Oh.
Like, hey, I got to go to the bathroom. I got a golden ticket.
No, yeah, that is funny.
I just thought that.
Yeah, that's fun. I feel like
that proves that I'm a genius. That would be sick if I just landed a kickflip, but it's broken, so whatever. Fuck me.
All right, genius. You're breathing a little heavy after hopping around the table.
That's
Take a breath.
because-
Settle down. You smarty pants. Because you got a golden ticket. Come with me.
How long have we been recording?
In a world
On
of
the
pure imagination.
Come with me.
About 48 minutes.
That's pretty long.
Right, dude?
We're pretty good at talking. Holy shit.
Yeah, if you think so, let us know.
Nice. Bro.
Yeah, dog.
Sorry. I'll chill out for a second.
It's okay.
Get serious.
No, I don't want to.
You don't want to get serious real quick?
No.
Okay, cool. Because I'm not slowing down, baby.
Oh, okay, dude. Then don't. By all means, cut the brake line. Fucking sick, man.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you doing?
Bus.
What?
Bus. Relationship. Officer. What does that mean to you?
So, there was what was the second word again?
Relationship.
Okay, so there was this cop who he wasn't normally he's catching people driving fast, but today they needed somebody on the bus to the jail, and this particular route or shipment of inmates had a certain fella who had a Nazi past, but luckily this cop had finished this policeman had finished this job, or finished his previous job as a television host, and he knew exactly how to handle this former Nazi if he were to act out. And so lo and behold, they sat some people with some different shades next to him, and the guy started getting antsy. So he warned him a few times. The policeman warned him a few times, but the inmate wasn't having it, started freaking out, opening the windows, screaming at people. And the guy was like, "Hey, man, I'm Officer Chris Hansen, and I used to be on to Catch a Nazi on TV, and I'm about to fucking blah, 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 blah." And then he was like, "You'll never take me alive." And he tries to jump out, and he tries keyword because Chris Hansen grabs him by the shoelace, which was weird because it was a lucky flaw. He wouldn't have grabbed it, but because normally they take your shoelaces away so you don't kill yourself in jail. But the police officers overlooked for the first time in years. And they,
just like Epstein.
Yep, grabbed the shoelace, yanked his ass back in. And that was the first time they really looked into each other's eyes. And they formed a relationship
Nice. That was the third word.
that they did not see coming.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's
what a
that
mic
makes me
drop
think
at
of.
the end. Holy shit. Wow, Max, you are.
No, that was too long. I could have shortened that.
I was thinking that the entire time. Thank you.
So was I.
Cool. Well, should we end it?
Yep, totally.
This has been the podcast today. Thank you for watching if you did this far. This is on my phone, so we'll see when this gets posted. Mwah, mwah.